Gloria, Starr, International Etiquette and Manners Coach. Our session today is going to be on tea and coffee etiquette. The lovely china that we're using today is my Versace china. This is a lovely, lovely set, and when I saw it many years ago, I just had to have it. And yes, it was expensive. However, piece by piece, I gradually gathered it all, and I'm quite enjoying it. I think the beauty of the yin and the yang of the items is fascinating because yin is soft, gentle, feminine, take care of me, lunches on you, dear, with a rounded design pattern, and this lovely gold wing almost gives you the yin effect, where yang is very strong and assertive and outgoing, and the design and the contrast and the colors are quite yang as well. So when we think of tea and coffee, tea is always in the shorter, fatter item that is going to be for tea service. And whenever you're using it, you're always going to hold the lid as you're pouring, because that item could fall off and the heat doesn't come up to your hands here, so this is quite nice. This, of course, is going to be the coffee pot, and it's always long and slim, and this is a powerful piece, beautifully done with the gold and the wing as well. Now, with tea, you chose your items such as the sugar and the cream, and put it into your cup first of all. But with the coffee, most people tend to put that in afterwards. So if I'm pouring for someone, I could choose this cup for regular coffee, but for something like espresso, I could actually choose this tall, slender cup, and that would take at least a double espresso, maybe a triple. So I would hold the lid like this and pour the coffee into their cup, and then set that down, and then I would hand them that cup. They could also come up to the coffee table and help themselves to the cream, in this case, by pouring it, and also by the sugar. Again, if you're going to hand this to someone, you have to turn it around and hand it to them like this so they can pick it up by the handle. That would be the appropriate thing to do. Now, if you're at a round or a long table, you would want to accept the tea and the coffee, and particularly when you're handing someone the cream or the sugar, even if you don't want it, you must accept that and then pass that on to the next person. So saying no thank you at that point is quite inappropriate. And so here we have the sugar, another dainty piece to go with our Versace. You could set this on the table, and it is set so that it is upright. And then you have our actual sugar spoon, which is shaped like this. You may also be given something like this, which is actually a smaller type of teaspoon, and then you could put your sugar in here and then put it into your cup. Then you would put your spoon down onto the saucer, put the lid back on, and then pass this around to the next person. That would be an appropriate thing to do. Now, I have both cream and sugar in my coffee cup. I'm going to take a spoon and very quietly stir it. I'm not going to be hitting it on the side of the cup because that makes an aggravating noise, distracting from this beautiful ceremony of tea and coffee. And then I would set it on the saucer furthest away from me. Then when I go to enjoy my coffee, I'm not going to blow on it to cool it off, of course, but I'm going to raise the cup up towards me and leave the saucer down low, and then raise that up and drink out of it. For women that are wearing lipstick, of course, you only want to drink out of one side of the cup in one place, so your lipstick isn't all the way around the cup. So keep in mind, tea and coffee can be a lovely ritual, and I know so many times in the working environment, people will have a big mug of coffee and they'll be drinking out of it throughout the day. It's really quite rude and inappropriate, and it certainly undermines your elegance and grace, and of course men need this elegance and grace as well. Everything that you do is either going to work towards a better person or a better you, or work against you. And so, of course, all these small little rituals that are so seldom seen in our society today, it is vital that you incorporate these things with your business and with your day-to-day life. Remember, an etiquette consultant isn't just fabulous and perfect in her manners and etiquette when she's in front of people, but she would like to have that level of perfection all of the time, so it's totally her, rather than something that's put on. The world is looking for leaders today, and one of the ways that you can lead is by demonstrating elegance, grace, manners, and the social graces. I'm Gloria Starr, International Etiquette and Manners Coach, bringing you videos that are timely and essential to growing your business.